Got a new camera. Bubbling away. Alright gang, look at this. We're back out in the wonderful lakes. What a day for it. And it's my birthday. Ollie Dog's here. He's itching to get going. So let's do it. Got a new camera, you might be able to tell. So, should we go and explore? Come on. Oh folks, what a day. What a day for it. Over the moon. Look at them for views to me front and all. It's a lovely start to the route, this. Kind of coming up through this valley, mini valley. Very nice. I'll stick the grids in for wherever I do decide to set up the tent. And the grids for where I park the car, it's ideal really. There's only 2 slots. So coming here on a Friday is a win. Nice and early before the weekend warriors. So I think Sheffield Pike is that to my front on the left. I haven't consulted the map fully. But the other 2 Wainwrights that I'm going for today, Stybarrow Dodd, I believe, and Hartside. So they're a little bit further out, and then I'm going to spin back and hopefully find somewhere to pitch on Sheffield Pike. Oh, lefty loosey, we'll start climbing now. Let's go. Gonna catch a tan today. Some fantastic scenery straight away. Straight away, I've done 1 kilometre hanging already, but from down there, basically down at the water's edge, working my way up here. So yes, I'll try and do a bit of a review of the Osmo 360. However, I got out of the box yesterday, so I'm still learning myself. I'll try and do some of the different shots and then maybe put a title on the screen as to what shot it is. Ollie, come here. Right, so now you're on the panoramic mode. So that's both lenses shooting. You shouldn't be able to see the old selfie stick because it stitches the 2 images together. And the beauty of this is that when you're in the app, you can like drag and rotate. So you're basically recording to your front, your back, your side, up, down, everything. So you don't miss anything. You do have to have the old stick extended a fair bit for it to be half decent. Supposedly, it's day number 2. And it does take a little bit longer in the editing process because you have to pick which frame you want. I had a little play with it yesterday after a little dog walk, but the proof will be in the pudding when I'm making this video. Got some folks coming down on bikes here.
Thank you.
Any excuse for a break? Are you alright?
Right, go for it.
Definitely, definitely. Alright, let's go. And we're off again. Into the sun. So yeah, those 2 bikers went past there. I set it to record, and I'm thinking in the edit I'll be able to like track them coming down the hill. Now I just sat perfectly still with the camera, just left it there. So again, I think that's another good feature of the 360. Not sure about this feature though. See the bald spot in the back of my head. So I've been going for about an hour and I have got to a bit of a plateau. And there's my watch screaming at us. Yeah, that's directly an hour. Yeah, got to a little plateau here and this is where my watch is telling us to take a right. So I think we'll push on this way for another 15-20 minutes, have a break, and we'll have a chinwag. Come on, mate. And the views just open up over here. Lovely job. Right, where am I going? Right, I'm off path. Yeah, I need to be up that one. Let's have a little pit stop, Ollie. I think just about here will do. This way, Ollie. Yeah, that'll do nicely. Look at that. Okay. Let's get you some water, mate. Because I know it's been tough, hasn't it? I know, mate, because a minute. So what's my stats? Let's have a look. Well, resume. Right, been going for an hour and 22 minutes. It is 3 o'clock. I've covered 3.64 kilometres and I've got 256 metres left to climb up that way. Droney, done. For now. What are you puffing and panting for, mate? Chill out. Just a little pit stop. 3:05. Snack of champions. Chicken tikka pasty. And I can hear an aeroplane. Oh. You won't be able to see it, but there's a herc right down. Gotta be careful with that drone then, don't I? Right, so, I'll devour this. Take off my 2 Wainwrights. And head back down there to Sheffield Pike. And then I've got a lamb curry tonight from scratch, all the ingredients, all the herbs and spices, coconut milk base, a couple of naan breads, and I've got a bottle of red wine as well to wash it down as usual. Come here, come and lie down, mate. Come and relax. You're going back in the bog. Go on. So peaceful, just hear a bird singing. Me puffing and panting. I think that might be Heartside over there. So I've got a bit of a trudge to get over to that. But ticks off another 3 Wainwrights on this trip. I think I'm at 75. And that number isn't going up as quick as I'd like it to. Right, should we do it over the shoulder? One of them. Is that any good? So that's over 5 kilometres done. But I'm approaching the first Wainwright. Look at the views, man. Are you having them? Oh my days. Sty Barrow Dodd. 483, if the memory serves us right. Look at them views. The haze. Love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, time to hightail. So that's me heading along towards Heartside. And as I'm going downhill, I'll use this opportunity to chat to you because it's a bit painful when I go uphill. So in the last video I said I was going to be doing a camp out, the Great Tommy Camp Out, or Great Tommy Sleep Out, whatever it's called. So that's where you go out in the month of March, and officially this is a night out in the month of March, but I've got all my luxuries in the bag. I've got my wine, I've got my lamb, got my tent, got my slippers. So the idea of the Great Tommy Sleep Out is to go out with minimal kit. So anyway, I've talked about this in my last video. I'm going to do it next week. Me, Eddie and 2 others, Stu and Dave, I'm going to be heading into Newcastle. Hopefully we don't get our heads kicked in by the locals. So this is my last plea. If anybody wants to donate some monies to a good cause to help homeless veterans, the QR code is on the screen. And it's the right QR code this time. So in my last video, I made a QR code from like an online company, but obviously it only lasts like 7 days and then they start billing you. So I wasn't paying for that. So the QR code's the right one on the screen now. Links in the description if you want to do it. I think so far we've raised a couple £100 between us, which isn't bad for a couple of old knackers camping out. So yeah, I'll bring you some footage in a couple of weeks. Right, so another feature of the old camera, if you don't want to do the panoramic, you can still like twist the camera up and have it pointing at you, so you can see the selfie stick. But this is on a boost video, so it does like a kind of selfie but wide angle. I don't know how much it warps it, quite a bit I should imagine. But yeah, if you want to twist it up and do the old school looking down the lens, you can do that as well. Ollie went full on into a bog. He went swimming. I wasn't sure if he's going to get out, but it'll cool him off. 756 hot side. What's in the hip pouch? What's in the hip pouch? Toby Larone. Mini ones. Last bit now, Percy lad. 400 metres. Look at that. Bit of a steep bit here coming up. It's been quite boggy, this section coming up the Sheffield Pike. One for you to be aware of if you're coming up in the wet. I think we're here. You're doing it early. I don't know how high it is and I'm not getting my phone out. I'll stick it on the screen in the edit. Sheffield Pike. So there's a little shelter down there. There's all sorts of little spots flat that you could pitch, but there's one right there that I think has got my name on it. And the best thing, there's nobody here. Full view of Ullswater. Yeah, that'll do nicely. Right, well, you've watched enough of that. Let's wrestle with it and get it neat. Goodies in. Oh, and the vino. Let's get the air mat up with my little pump. Unload some of my bits. Ollie's starving, aren't you, mate? So am I. Quicker we do this, quicker we are eating. Sleeping bags out, Ollie's and his jumper, slippers, buzzing. Still rocking the Optimus 850. Right, we're pretty much set. Come on. Oh. And I'm still alone. Love it. Doesn't get much better, does it? Look at that. Fucking what a birthday treat. So this is the Featherlight. I got this off the Geordie wildcamper. Little Facebook find. It is a little bit lightweight. It is a bit of a toy, really. Wouldn't stand up to much of a battering. So hopefully the winds stay down tonight. I think I'll get the old drone up, stick some music on, catch some of this last light, and I'll start my food. Right, so before I get started with the cooking, I'll show you some of the ingredients, my little selection. Onion, coconut milk, full tin, mini naans, garam masala, I believe, turmeric. This is the lamb, and that's been marinating with some garam masala. We have got some fennel seeds and chili flakes, yogurt, natural yogurt all wrapped up. Oh my days. Coriander, bay leaf, spinach, chilies, garlic. But them's the ingredients for a lamb curry. Okay, first up, chop the onion. Should have probably done this at home, but especially with this knife, it's a bit shit. We have fire, so this will probably not be done until it's dark, but that's all right. So this is James Martin, I think, on BBC Good Food. It's his recipe. To be honest, I'm not measuring anything. I'm just going to do it all by eye. Chili's done. Fuck it out. Okay, some spices, garam masala, turmeric. Okay, next it's talking about tomatoes. Right, chop these up. Oh yes. Right, that is bubbling away. What a beauty. But whilst that's doing its thing, go and have a look at this. Fucking buzzing. Still snow on the tops over there. It's good ollie, isn't it? I'm going to demolish our curry later. Sink the red. And have sweet dreams on my 37th birthday. Can you believe it? Don't look a day over 40. Yeah, I can imagine this is a popular spot in the summer. Folks, the curry is coming on lovely. And that dry meal shit for me. So I've got to put a little bit of yogurt in, some spinach, garnish with coriander, and then we can eat it. Not for you, Ollie, mate. It's got onion in, unfortunately. Whatever you do, do not spill it, Michael. That would be a fucking disaster. Right. Can I show you this on the 360 without fucking spilling it everywhere? Look at that, boys and girls. Oh, bon appetit. Alright then gang, that's it for tonight pretty much. Curry's demolished. That was fantastic. The vino is finished. That's it for tonight. I'm going to sip this. I'm going to have a little bit of whiskey. I'm going to take some photos of the stars because they absolutely blow my mind. See you in the morning. Right, 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm all packed up. It's time to go. Right, and gang, what a night. I feel like I say it every time, but it's one of my best camps. Ollie's away chasing the birds. There was 2 lads turned up fairly late in the night. It was dark. They were bagging Wainwrights, a bit more serious than me, I think. I think one of the lads showed us his route and he was going quite far. So fair play. Now, it's 6 o'clock, about 5 past, and I'm hightailing down to the car. I will say, my initial thoughts on the DJI Osmo 360, good. I've enjoyed it. I was worrying that I was running out of storage space, but it turns out I was only using the internal stuff. So I do have a SD card in there, but it comes with so many gig of internal storage. I'll put it on the screen. And all the recording I'd done yesterday and last night was on that. So loads of space. Battery life, I would say, is probably on par with the other one, with my Osmo Action 4. It does come with, or the pack that I got does come with some extended life batteries. It's almost 2000 milliamp hours, I think they are. But it is recording in 8K, so it's working a bit harder. Good thing is though, the batteries from the old Osmo will fit this one. So loads of space and loads of batteries. What a day. What a day for it. Where you been, Ollie, mate? The bog of doom. How we're getting through this on the rocks. This is the life. So I just ticked over to 400 subscribers the other day, which is nice. Bit of a slow burn. Oh. It's nice to see people coming along, and to be honest, most of them are strangers, most of you are strangers. I haven't really told too many people that I do this stuff in my spare time. So it's not all my friends and family. But I was chatting away to Eddie and a few of us the other day. Eddie obviously does Tyneside Life, really successful channel. And he gives a few hints and tips on what I should be doing. I probably won't take any of them into consideration, sorry Eddie. Not because I don't want to, but I don't know, I just kind of, I think the phrase I was using is the camera follows me. When I'm out doing these hikes, I do it for me. I don't want to particularly make any shocking horror videos, any clickbait stuff. But obviously that's stuff that sells, isn't it? But I'm happy with how it's going. It's just a bit of fun. Like I say, I come out doing this stuff in anyway, so it's no real drama having a camera, someone to talk to. And then when I get home, if the wife's sat watching Corrie, I can just sit and edit on my phone. No dramas. Plenty of good memories as well. My kids can have a laugh when I'm dead in my box and all the stuff that I used to do. Right, let's not slip on your ass. Last few hikes I've been on, I've been fine going up, switched on, and then on the way back down to the motor, I've either slipped and twisted my tits a couple of times, put me back out. So none of that today, please. Great little hike this though, Sheffield Pike. I would definitely recommend it. Right gang, back where we started. But there's only one thing left to do, and you know what it is. Right, that's enough of that. Had to get in though, didn't I? That's it, I'm done, I'm dressed. We're going for some breakfast. What a mint camp that was on my birthday with my new camera, my 360, loving it. Ollie's drying off in the car, mate. See the steam coming off him. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, hopefully you've learned something new. I'll see you on the next one.